Hello folks and welcome back to our playthrough of the Chiss Ascendancy in Star Wars Fallen Republic. So it started out a little slow and it's going to continue to be a little slow as we expand out into the rest of our little sector here. I was going to say the rest of the galaxy, but we're really not going to expand out that much anytime soon. Not until we take out these little pirate fleets that are around. This one especially, the 54.2k, yeah, that's going to be a while. There's one over here, I think they were at like 28, that's going to be easier to deal with. I'm going to hold off on doing the research there to identify the aliens. There's not going to be a whole lot that comes from that. Plus, I think we can better spend our research on some of these other initiatives. Let me take a look at our ethics again. Xenophobe, okay. I thought it felt like we were making more pops.
Our survey is finished.
So Xenophobe is nice because we have a pop growth, well, Fanatic Xenophobe especially. We have a pop growth of plus 20%. And then Authoritarian increases our worker pop resources, as well as our monthly influence. So our ethics actually go together quite well for what we're looking for here. So since we're only like one person away till we're like at 0 available jobs, I'm gonna go ahead and build another research lab. Kind of want to take full advantage of that. One disappointing thing about Sila though, we only have a 15 planet size. So we're eventually gonna run out, but hopefully by then we'll have unlocked more districts, which I have to say is really a nice thing about this mod. The fact that you can add more districts and really expand out worlds beyond where you normally could, it definitely makes playing Tall a lot more manageable. And especially when you're deeper in the core of the galaxy, you kind of have to be able to play Tall in this game, or at least in this mod.
I have important information for you.
Oh, be gone.
Scouts have reconnoitered the system.
Pops working research, reduced upkeep. Yeah, let's go for that. Then that'll give me a little bit more time before I have to jump into consumer goods
The
again.
latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
Monthly mineral increase. Do I want to go for the Unity focus or the Society research? We'll go for the research, though I probably should start to do some manner of Unity. Copero here, you are about ready for more stuff. I'll build a city district so we can afford more people. Probably Copero will be a place to focus on industry. And let's do an energy district. Delta Menace. Uh-oh.
The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
Oh, it's the Crystal people. With a big crystal station.
Additional infrastructure is now operational.
You know, they should use that crystal station as like the Crystal Star was one of the old books from Star Wars Legends, and it dealt with Pharaoh, I think is the name of the species. But he was an Imperial, and do we take the exile? Nah. But he was an Imperial, and he was like a Force user, and one of his abilities was kind of suppressing the Force powers of others, which was a very unique ability. You kind of see that in Knights of the Old Republic, but beyond that, you don't really see that force power expressed much else. But one of the things going on was over at the Crystal Star, there was like a, if I remember correctly, there was like a space station around the Crystal Star, and there was a being there that would absorb the life energy from people, and it wanted to absorb like Luke Skywalker and Han and Leia's children and all that, because it particularly seemed to focus on like force sensitives. And if you've ever played Star Wars Jedi Outcast, the guy that's involved in, the main Imperial guy, is involved in the Reborn movement, which is the same movement that you see in Jedi Outcast of Imperials. Kind of an interesting way that everything goes together there.
I await your instructions.
Any other, well, Ool here, which I almost wanted to call Oof. But they have some stuff available. We have 8 housing available here, so I should probably do something better with that, I guess. I don't really want to do a clinic here. I'll do a clinic on Sila, though. And on Syorl.
Scanners have detected an anomaly.
What do I want to do here? When we unlock the mining complexes, that would be nice. Only thing, I never seem to unlock the mining complex until like late in the game. I will go for a trade market though. Because the nice thing with the trade market, especially because of the way we're doing it, we'll get some consumer goods from it too. We're gonna get rid of that little leader there, because I don't need him right now. Oh, I can't decide what I want. Let's do food from farms, because she's biology and that's biology, so it kind of all goes together.
Additional infrastructure is now operational.
We're building at this Ta Nebula, but unfortunately the Kyber Crystal we don't get to benefit from at all. I don't know if that's something that they may change. If there will perhaps be some manner of benefit that you can have from Kyber Crystals outside of the Empire for the Death Star. I mean, certainly it would make sense to do Kyber mining for, like, you know, if they unlocked, say, Jedi regiments or something like that. Of course, I don't know exactly what the plans are for the Fallen Republic team. I imagine there'll be other races that eventually get included. I'd be very surprised if they don't do anything with the Killiks. The only thing with the Killiks, though, I don't think there's much art out there right now that details their ship set and all that. So there might have to be some liberties taken there.
I await your instructions.
I think right now they just use a basic ship set, maybe the Corellian one? I'm not entirely sure about that, though.
Ascendancy technology continues to advance. Our survey is finished. Ascendancy technology continues to advance.
Of course, it advances right when I click off of that. We'll go for planetary unification. The monthly unity is helpful. And we are finishing up analysis. And we'll go all the way for the technological ascendancy. Oh yeah, there was a reason I sent this fleet over to the shipyard, was to restore some of these ships here. Considering my options here. Whether they be good or bad options. Let's see. Continue the credits for information.
The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
Continue on the ship types, I think. Oh, you know what? The ship types aren't voidcraft, they're materials. Okay. See, in base Stellaris, the ship types, you know, battleships, cruisers, all that, are the voidcraft research. But apparently in this mod, they are materials. Can we do any materials recruitment? Nope. I know there's a certain point where the leaders that you have available, like resets, available to recruits, is what I'm trying to say. But I have no idea when that is. Now, obviously, I can just recruit people here and get rid of them, and that will open up various things. Traumatized! Archaeology excavation speed is now worse. Oh, geez. What the hell? Recently sustained psychological trauma is interfering with this leader's performance. Shame.
Course approved.
The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
2 research done at the same time here. Well, we have our options of 2 research there.
Our survey is finished.
So the growth speed that we have right now between the encouraged growth, our 20% from our base, and then our clinic, which is providing 10%, is 4.2 a month. We need 150 to complete the growth process, so it's not too bad. I wonder if it would be worth it to try and maybe further increase that over time as we unlock some engineering.
We found something of interest, Aristocrat.
I'm gonna go ahead and build another construction ship here. We're doing, or our one little science ship here is doing well enough that I think we can kind of expand out. Probably the Utagutu Nebula is the closest way to escape out of, you know, out of the outer rim here, or the unknown regions specifically, I should say.
On the way.
So the way our science ship is doing its thing, it might kind of reach that point.
Construction is complete.
I'm trying to remember here. And someone watching, give me a reminder. The Dreadnought Heavy Cruiser, does that require the next level of the orbital shipyard? Or can you build those with just a regular? Maybe you can. I feel like there are 2 ship designs Oh, I think I'm thinking of the Corellians. Because the Corellians they can do the heavy cruiser, then they have the early destroyer, which is the Corellian battleship. And maybe, maybe that one other dreadnoughts, the Invincible class. Is that a destroyer, or is that, I can't remember its designation. Maybe it's a destroyer. Yeah, I think that's where I was getting confused. So yeah, the dreadnought you can build with just the basic shipyard. We got the Globe of Peace. Hooray! Actually, that might be useful. Monthly unity and diplomatic weight. Trade value is kind of nice, especially if I can really build that up.
The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
Oh, geez. How many? Well, the good news for people who want to make factions, there's a whole bunch of damn factions available. Do we even have leaders on all of these? I guess we do, yeah. Maybe I should have kept the oppression. I didn't think that we'd get all of these different... Like, we have 5% currently embrace
Our survey
pacifist. But we expect it should be around 0. Like, we even have spiritualists here? What the hell? I wish there was a way to get rid of factions. The only bad thing, though, is, like, once they spawn... Oh, look, another faction. Because, of course. Oh, yep, a pacifist faction. Once the faction spawns, it's pretty much impossible to get rid of them.
Additional infrastructure is now operational.
At least the way things are right now. I don't remember of any... Because I've tried to get rid of factions before, and it just, every time I try, it just doesn't happen. They resist it, even when it's expected to be down to 0. Theta Menace. Which one is that? I don't know which one that is. We got the Eta Menace. Oh, there's the Theta. Okay. Oh, I see now.
Scanners have detected an anomaly.
Theta is mining droids. Eta is a scavenger. Okay. Well, that might get us a unique relic, so that's always nice.
On the way. On the way.
Additional infrastructure is now operational.
Altiri Anarian Diarchy.
Course approved.
I don't know what to think of them. Oh, we found Ire. My life for Ire.
Course approved.
But no Lando system, how disappointing. Sposia, what do we want to do for you? Probably should take advantage of these mining districts. Because we're doing very well as far as our energy goes.
Additional infrastructure is now operational.
Seoral, We could do technicians, artisan, and miners. Let's do the heavy industrial for the moment.
The scanners have detected an anomaly.
Alright, now I gotta figure out what next thing I want to do. We go for the pop growth. And the colony development speed. The administrative upkeep is tempting. Although we get it for glory as well. You know what, let's go for glory. That'll reduce my consumer good upkeep, which will also be useful for adding more research. Of which, my guys are ready to go. When are we going to have this research? No, this one. 41 months.
Course approved.
Alright, I want to look at this planet. Just to get a sense of what the people look like here. Anarians and Altiri. Interesting. We also have humans in the galaxy somewhere. And Kalish. Also, what was this planet here? It's a continental world, so taking it over would be difficult. For administration.
Construction is complete.
Course approved. Course approved.
You know, I have to say I am actually kind of liking... Because I think this is the first time that I've actually done consumer benefits from trade policy. And I'm actually liking it. I know it's... You know, it's been something that's always been available. Even in base Stellaris and all that. It's not anything new with Fallen Republic. But usually I just stick with wealth creation. But I'm actually liking the consumer benefit. Because then... Especially the early game, it feels like I'm always focusing on having to build places to make consumer goods. That it seems to be one of the main issues I encounter as far as resources go. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and build another habitat district on Sila. Pretty much get it all ready for the next set of researchers.
Ascendancy technology continues to advance.
Alright, probably Starhold's next, I think. Yeah, we'll go for the Starholds. And we do have a material scientist available now. So, let's go ahead and have him take over.
We can order the system.
I don't know if that's much quicker. It'll get quicker over time, though. As for that scientist we got rid of, I'm gonna make another science ship, because we're starting to get more and more archaeological sites. And we still have a lot of stuff to kind of look around and find.
Course approved.
Like, you know what? I know it's kind of out of the way, but I'm sending my one science ship here to survey CZ-198. Because that is a good choke point that I don't really want to miss. Because I'm almost positive, like, right around here are the Killiks. The Killiks usually don't expand out, so that may not be much of an issue. But who knows who else beyond there might, so. Now, Seoral, I should probably also build a foundry. Because being a metropolis, the extra bonus from jobs, as well as the general good stability, will benefit quite a bit from having foundries here. Alright, Nomad, take on that scientist.
Construction.
And we'll send her up here.
Course approved.
I definitely want to take full advantage of expanding into the territory that I have. Get as much of that mineral as possible. We're not finding much in the way of new worlds to settle, but we don't necessarily need that. Because over time, once we learn how to do asteroid bases, learn how to do the deep space stations, all of that stuff, we can really just center ourselves in this area.
I await your instructions.
Still leaving all of these menaces just for the time being
The
because
latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
it's not a separate faction. Oh, we found Exegol with a Chiss fleet here. Shenanigans. Exegol is a desert world. I'm still sad. Speaking of Exegol, I'm still sad about the fact that they missed an opportunity to really, like, have tie-ins to the Old Republic, to the Starforge and all that, to explain Palpatine's massive fleet there, or hell, to explain the First Order fleet in general. But maybe that'll be something that The Mandalorian eventually covers, because, you know, they're dealing with
Additional
Imperials.
infrastructure is now
Maybe at
operating.
some point they'll deal with Imperial resources and all
I await your
that,
instructions.
as
Scanners have
to
detected
why
anomaly.
it is that the First Order is able to bring so much in. I mean, I know it's The Mandalorian takes place still, what, 25 years before The Force Awakens or something like that. So there is still a period of time, but I don't know, wishful thinking. Ooh, I need hyperfuel. So let's go ahead and make a hyperfuel refinery on Sila. And our
Something of interest,
aristocrat,
aristocrat.
I was gonna say is dead, but I forgot we're an oligarchy, right? Yes.
Our survey is finished.
Alright, let's go ahead and see what we have at Dratu there. Failure to find Forest World. So, the thing about these is Does this suggest that you need to have taken a forest world to be able to get that particular one, or what exactly? I'm not sure. I do wonder which of the main, like, you know, ancient races would be applicable here. Would it be the Celestials, maybe? I don't know about that. Although the Celestials are related to the Rakata, and we are close to them. So maybe. I mean, obviously for use, the Secrets of the Qua, the Hypergates, would probably be the most beneficial. But I kind of want to do this a little bit more canonically, just a little bit. Alright folks, that is going to be it here for today. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. And if you have not, if you somehow skipped the first video, go watch the first video, and if I still haven't acquired the 6 names that I'm looking for recruiting admirals into this playthrough, put your name on there. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.